Okay, this is Jim. I live in Texas. This is video test number 3. I've reduced the current to, or excuse me, the voltage to the microphone preamp from 4.5 to 3 in my static test. This seemed to help. We'll see how it does here under real world conditions. Okay. The mighty new Ninja 250 off its side stand. Turn the key, push the button, and we'll see what happens. Starts right up. Thank you, Miss Ninja. Okay. No reason not to just take off. Let this car get by. You stopping? Oh, it's my neighbor. Okay. Putting up there. Well, it'll be a hassle to get gas with all these wires, so I'll stretch the ground. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Testing, 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 testing. Let's see how we're doing here. I'm going to stop at this gas station and see how this thing checks out. Get over here out of the way. Okay, preliminary test looked very encouraging. I'll put the gloves back on here. I'm at the gas station. I just pulled over after that first little speed run. Looks like I'm good to about 45. I think that I'm going to have to keep my voice down a little bit because this mic is still really extremely sensitive. It's really actually designed for spying on people. So if I keep my voice down, I think I'll be all right. Okay, here we go. We're going to ride to my wife's tax office now. My wife owns the Jackson Hewitt Tax Service franchise in Cedar Park, Texas. And she is, and this is proven over time and time again, she is by far she's an enrolled agent and is the best tax preparer, tax expert, tax pennies on the dollar kind of girl. Although she'd never say that, because only an idiot would believe those ads. But where she does primary work for a few $100, then those 800 numbers do for a few thousand, and she's much more successful. We're not supposed to advertise on the web, so I'll shut up about that now. It's a nice night, like I say, a few drops of drizzle. I'd like to dedicate this text video to everybody who basically lives north of Waco. You have my sympathy, you poor schmucks. Poor old Billma is putting his back away. You know, everybody in the moto vlog world is all broke up about that because, you know, we can't get enough Billma. Woodenchairs, he's gone into his igloo up there in Wisconsin. Lord only knows when we'll see him again, and you know how much more deranged he'll be when he comes out. I'm just kidding, Woody. Just kidding. But I would be deranged after a Wisconsin winter. I think you're probably made of sterner stuff, and you'll be completely sane next spring, I'm sure. Think about poor old KTMSmurf. I don't know if you don't watch, if you don't subscribe to KTMSmurf, you should. I believe he lives in Sweden. He lives north of the Arctic Circle, and students of geography know that that's 66 degrees and some odd, 33 minutes, I think, latitude. And when you live north of the Arctic Circle, and you're a moto vlogger, you can do like he did and ride your motorcycle out of town and up a mountain and walk up to the top of the little mountain and look around at midnight and it's broad daylight, because he literally lives in the land of the midnight sun. And he made a really interesting video about the midnight sun. Well, the flip side of that is now he's in the land of negative sun. He's going rapidly to the point where there will be no sun. You know, and I was wondering, you know, I've met some I've been in Norway and worked with a little bit with the Norwegian Air Force a few times when I was in the Air Force, and they seem reasonably sane, considering, you know, by the standards of fighter pilots. And I've about decided the only way that guys like those fighter pilots and KTMSmurf can maintain a mental equilibrium living north of the Arctic Circle is because of their incredibly beautiful women. I mean, if you're going to be in the pitch black dark for 6 months or however long it is it's dark up there, if you're in Scandinavia, especially northern Scandinavia, now, I haven't been to Sweden, but I am told on good authority that this is true for Sweden as it is in Norway. They just don't have any ugly women, and most of the women they do have are spectacularly beautiful. We're talking supermodel beautiful. And I'm sure that helps guys like KTMSmurf maintain their pleasant disposition through that long, hard winter that they have up there. So, you northern Yankees here in the States, and you northern Europeans and Alaskans and Eskimos, and people live in Siberia, my hat is off to you guys. I couldn't do it. I've lived in the northern latitudes, not quite above the Arctic Circle, but I've lived in the far north latitudes, and it was pretty rough on me. My hat's off to you polar bear kind of guys. And here we are at my wife's tax office. She's working late, as she too often does. I haven't had dinner yet because I got so excited about getting this camera to work. So I'll see if Miss Pat will have dinner with me anyway. Is the door locked? No, I think she's still seeing clients. She'll see clients real late. I wish she wouldn't. But she does, and it's her business, and when you own your own business, you know, you got to treat the customers right. This is Jim, and I live in Texas, and I'm in Cedar Park.